Ready when you are. Greetings, students. I'm going to take this opportunity to review tracheostomy care with you. So, good morning, Mrs. Smith. How are you? I hope everything is well. How did you sleep last night? Okay, so I am going to perform a tracheostomy care on you. It's very simple. It doesn't hurt. Okay, are you okay with that? All right, so I am going to assess the tracheostomy area. I'm going to remove the gauze. Okay, assess if there's any discharge on the gauze. There's none. I'm going to assess around the stoma. Make sure there's no discharge, no redness, no irritation. Okay, from there. All right, and then I'm going to remove my gloves. All right, and I'm going to sanitize my hands. All right, and I am going to get started. All right, so I'm gonna open my kit. This is clean sterile technique. I am going to take out my sterile gloves. Now, it's interesting. I'm also going to take out this drape because I really don't need it. And I'm going to pour in my saline, my sterile saline into the kit. Okay. All right. I'm going to apply my gloves. But before I apply my gloves, I should have taken out the stoma. I'm sorry, the inner cannula. I'm going to take out the inner cannula, okay? And this goes into the saline, into the kit, okay? So now I'm going to put on my sterile gloves, all right? All right, so now I can move things around in my kit. Okay, so I see that I have gauze here. Make sure it stays in. I have my my cotton tip applicators. I have my scrub brush and my pipe cleaners here, and also a change of trach ties. So the first thing I want to do is I removed the inner cannula already. So now I am going to start cleansing. So I want to keep one hand, right? So I have my the inner cannula, and I'm going to clean the inner cannula. Inside the inner cannula is usually full of mucus. So I have the water here and cleanse it really well. Okay, mix it out, clean it well. And now I am going to dry it with a pipe cleaner. You don't want to have any water droppings inside because it can drop inside of the patient's trach and cause some aspiration. So we don't want to do that. All right, I can grab another one. And then I can get one gauze to dry it thoroughly. All right, so once I'm done with that, I can actually put this right back into, and this snaps in place. Okay, so now I am going to cleanse around the stoma. So I'm gonna get my cotton tip applicator and apply it to the saline, and I'm going to cleanse around the stoma. Okay, the sterile part is over. All right, so I'm just gonna cleanse around the stoma. Here's one. I have another one here. And I'm going to cleanse around the stoma, noting if there's any redness, irritation, mucus coming from the trach. Right? And so now I am going to dry this area well. Okay. Mr. Smith, how are you doing? All right, so I'm gonna dry around this area really well. Being careful not to dislodge the trach. Okay, so it's dry here. And now I am going to apply my drain gauze around the trach. All right, this goes under each side, and you just slide it up. Okay, slide it up. And now I am going to change the trach ties. If you don't have another nurse helping you, then you have to take them off one at a time. Okay, so I remove one trach tie. Okay, and then I am going to grab the other one and apply it. Oops. Right, so you put in the tie here, and now you're gonna bring it around the other side. Mr. Smith, you can lift up your head, and this goes in on the other side. This one comes out. Okay. Then we put in the new ties, making sure they are aligned, because if they're not, they're gonna cause discomfort for the patient. All right, and then you kind of tie them on. They have a little Velcro, and you Velcro them together, or you can just tie it here. All right, so we'll just tie the tie. All right, so the drain gauze is in place. The trach ties are secure, so we should always make sure the ties are secure so it doesn't come detached. The patient has no complaints, no pain. I would document the solution that was used. I would document if there was any discharge from the stoma, irritation around the stoma. I would document that. I would place the patient in a comfortable position and lower the bed and call light within reach.